Alright, got the fuel pump off. I've got to run home real quick. I'm about to pee in my pants, get something to drink. I can see where the pump is leaking, shooting out the side of one of the gaskets. Something when I redid the pump, I probably turned that damn thing wrong. So, a couple rookie mistakes on the fuel pump and the frickin' plug wires. But you know, that shit fucking happens, man. Anyway, sucks getting old. And go from there. Shit. Don't tell me I haven't been recording all this fucking time. It's goddamn fucking shit. Anyway, if I haven't been recording, fired up, fuel pump is leaking. Got to figure out what's going on there. Fired up again here. Some gas in it. Boy, she sounds good. I don't know if I was recording before. I thought I was. Anyway, fuel pump is leaking. Got to figure out why before I can do any final adjustments. But she's running and running out of gas. So I'm going to pull the fuel pump off, figure out what the hell I did wrong, screwing around with it. Put it back together, put it back on. Alright, let's get that thing off. Okay, got the fuel pump back on. Okay, so what I mean by reconfiguring the fuel pump is when I got the pump, the nipple, the outlet nipple going to the carburetor was in the wrong position. You can take these things apart, reposition them the way you want them, but you also have to redo the gaskets inside, and that's where I screwed up. Didn't move my my air dome spring over to the other side of the pump, so that's why it was leaking. Alright, so the fuel pump is in, no leaking. Switch the spring around. Oh boy. Now let's put this baby up here. Alright. Okay, so first run out, I didn't know the camera was still recording, but I was glad it was. The longer I was out there, the worse things got. It just was horrible, and my suspicions were correct. The coil I was using was bad. the story, or there is a story behind that coil, and I'll tell that at some other point in time on another video. But anyway, the longer I ran, the worse it got. I was basically running on one cylinder. When I got back, I put the timing light on it, and sure enough, no spark at that coil, or actually it was an intermittent spark. You know, kept trying to kick in, but just wouldn't kick in. So I limped it back to the dock and stopped everything. Took everything off the boat. Went home, ordered up a new coil, and came in pretty quick. Just took a few days, and sure enough, that was the problem. There's a cup holder that's mounted on the console, and that's the vibration noise that you hear. It drives me freaking crazy. Can't wait to take that thing off. Limped it back to the dock with the trolling motor, foot control, doing it by hand, total pain in the ass. Speaking of the docks, that's what's left of the docks after the hurricane. Okay, good morning. Gonna get this damn outboard in the water again. See if we got it straightened out. Right now I'm gonna mix up my gas and oil. Got 2 fresh gallons in here, and I'm gonna run this thing on a 32-to-1, which rounded off is roughly 4 ounces per gallon. Here's my shot glass. All right, let me get this done and I'll be back. Okay, so when I got back home with the motor, I pulled everything apart, double checked all my connections, and made sure that it wasn't a bad connection and it was the coil, and swapped it out, and everything should be good now. Coil was no good, so ordered up a new coil and see how far we can go. I'm gonna guess it was that coil. I had my suspicions. The coil tests fine on the ohm meter, but as they heat up, they tend to start to destruct. Tank's hooked up, primer bulb is primed. And let's see what we got going on here today. You were a little choke-a-rooney. It's still early, folks. Hallelujah. Let this puppy warm up. And take her for a run. Alright Alright, while it's warming up, I'm going to go get the trolling motor and the battery out of the van. Life vest. Make sure I have everything good to go. Well, I finally figured out how to work that stupid little camera I bought. It's a GoPro knockoff. Picked it up on eBay, 40 bucks. Does what I need it to do. But when the screen goes to sleep and I hit this record button or stop record button, it only brings the screen back. So you have to hit the damn thing twice to either stop recording or start recording. So that's why I was having problems with recording stuff, because I didn't realize that. All right, she's still idling. I got the trolling motor and the battery and everything. But I gotta cut it down and put my trim pin in, and then we'll take a ride. Haven't been able to catch a break on this wind. Just ran through a bunch of weeds. Alright. I don't know if you can see it. But here we go. To be continued, the final countdown to 1962 Johnson, that is, 18 horsepower. Thanks so much for watching my video. Stay tuned for part 2 of the final countdown. It's This Old Outboard. You know the channel.